So I haven't seen it yet.
Good. That's what, because guess what? We're doing the intro because we're live. Hello again. Welcome back, because we've been on a pretty extended hiatus. At least you and I have, the whole show in general.
Yeah.
And pretty much, I'm going to take responsibility for that. That's on me. That's my fault. You know how things go, man. But anyway, we're back.
You run a company, dude. Like, it's not your fault.
I kind of do. Anyway, we're at bodyslam.net's Wrestle Watch podcast, and I guess this is episode 15. Like I was saying earlier, there's some numbering issues. If you find episode 11, cool, let me know. If not, it's Jameis's fault. He can't do anything right. Anyway, welcome back, guys. It's good to have you. We're here with this is the final episode of 2022. Is that where we're at? What year is this? 2022.
Yeah.
For me, it's the 30th of December, so it'll probably come out today on Friday, December 30th. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve, almost early, because I won't probably. So anyway, happy New Year's, buddy, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that, because it's been a little bit since we spoke.
And to you, brother.
Yeah, man. How have you been?
As I was telling you off camera, this time of year when you come from a divorced family and you have a girl is very, very busy. So this is the first day I've been at home since probably the 15th. Probably.
Okay. Hey, man, it's good to be.
I don't know that for a fact.
Hey,
but
man,
this is the first day I've been at home since the 15th.
That's good. Well, it's good to have more people to visit during the holidays than not anybody. So that's always good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got free Christmas dinners, so I'm not complaining.
Oh, shit. Nice, man. I don't like my headset. So if you guys see me fidgeting with it, it's because I can't find my earbuds. Yeah, man. Happy holidays, dude. It's good to be back, man. It's good to see you. I have not done many podcasts, interviews, anything much this last 6 months. I don't know what happened. God, I don't know, dude. Guys, I get depressed, I guess, and just go into a hole. I don't know what the fuck happens to me. So I apologize for falling off the face
I
of the earth.
haven't done any podcasting since the end of November.
Yeah, you've been doing better than me. I think I interviewed Colby Carino. I did that interview. I did a spot with Jeremy on we're overbooked for Fightful, and then that's all I've done since September probably. So maybe October.
I was on with Pluggo and JPJ. That was my last appearance.
I think we did something around Halloween, so maybe it was October. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since we've done it.
I think so. I can't remember, man.
I don't either, man. But anyway, we're back. But what we did going for this episode is we voted for our favorite matches from 2022. And you chose a couple. I chose a couple. I just picked 2 FTR matches. I picked 2 matches from this Briscoe FTR series. I picked the first one and the third one from the set. You picked, Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn from WrestleMania 38? Is that what this year's was?
Yeah. Don't ask me why I like that match.
It was a fun match. It was a fun match. What else did you pick? You had another one. You picked the Punk MJF dog collar from Revolution.
CM Punk. Okay. MJF.
Yeah. So we polled you guys. I didn't give you much time. I gave you 24 hours because I suck with getting the poll up. But we ran it, and you informed me.
And I was out of town till today.
Yeah, you informed me the winner was FTR Briscoes III, the double dog collar match. So that's what we're going to watch today. But before we get to that, if you haven't done it yet and you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're back. I'm going to try to be doing a lot more stuff in 2023. Got some new lineup rolling out. We got some new shows, new hosts, new bunch of stuff I'm trying to do. We pretty much revamped the channel. Tom, you're still around, so hey, you made the cut. No, I didn't tell you that, but we made the cut. So we were doing some revamping of our programming. We took a little downtime. We haven't had much coming out, but going to try to get back in this habit of it and crank it out. But also give us a follow on the website, Body Slam Net on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook as well, doing the same thing at Body Slam Net there too on Instagram. I'm on the Twitter gimmick as well right here. That's me at Casshole with 3 O's. So CASSHOOOLE. Follow my guy Tom over there at Tom Talks Rubbish on Twitter. And yeah, man. So you were telling me we got the housekeeping out of the way. So the match we chose was FTR Briscoes, the third one of the trilogy, the double dog collar. And this was from Final Battle 2022. So this was just a couple weeks ago. You watched the show last night, but you skipped this match, you said, right?
Deliberately, because looking at the poll, it was
because I yell at you.
Yeah, that's gonna win, and I know how much you hate me either having.
Yeah, it's better for you to see it. Yeah, it's better for you to see it on the fly, so I get that general initial reaction, and not you trying to. Oh, I had fun watching this yesterday, so I'll try to simulate it again. But what'd you think of the rest of the card, man?
Because I was like,
the rest of the card you watched
because obviously yeah, it's so hard because obviously I've seen the Dynamites after this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I know what happened. So it's a bit like they were good matches, but I couldn't invest in them as much. But that's my own weird idiosyncrasy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. No, I get you. And that's also why I don't want you to see the same thing you said right there is the reason I don't want you to watch the match ahead of time if you haven't seen it yet, because the same way it's harder for you to get invested, you said, because you already knew what happened. So if you just watched the match the day before, it's going to be harder for you to get invested while we're watching it together. So here we are. We're going to watch this together, and we're back. But guys, so if you give you a few minutes to get ready here, queue up. If you got Bleacher Report live because you paid for it, queue up the match. I don't know the timestamp on that, but I've got it loaded up to right after the video.
I do
package.
on Fight TV, however.
We'll get to that, but I got it loaded up on mine right to the video package ends that they've got, and it cuts to the Final Battle stage. And I think that's where Tom is as well. And Tom, you're on Fight TV internationally, outside the U.S. So what do you have the timestamp on yours?
1 hour, 36 minutes, and 30 seconds.
There we go. So if you got Fight TV and you're watching it that way, load up to 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 30 seconds. Is that what you said?
Yep.
So we'll give everybody a few minutes to do that. But, yeah, man, I hope you're looking forward to this match, Tom. Did you happen to check out Dax's podcast that started this week yet? Have you heard any of that?
I've seen the clips, some of the clips on YouTube. So I've seen the Punk thing that's obviously floating around about him basically pleading with all of them to make it work. And that's really the only thing I've seen. I do want to sit and listen to it, though, at some point. Have you listened to it?
Oh, yeah, I got it early, so I got to check it out a couple of days before it went public, and we did some articles on it before the podcast came out to give them some buzz, so it was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I say, it's
an interesting listen.
But it's in my queue, but it's one of those things where it's like, I have not had the time this past couple of weeks.
Holidays are busy, man. Speaking of, do you have plans for New Year's? We're still getting everybody time to load up and get it ready. So if you're doing that, that's why I'm stalling.
New Year's are weird in my household because again, I probably am gonna go. One of my buddies lives in a warden assisted place, which is basically a place where he has carers 24/7.
Yeah.
So he can't go out the house and stuff because of his medical needs. So me and my girl Amy are hopefully gonna go sit around his, just watch some movies, have a few drinks, play some board games. Do you know what I mean? Just keep him entertained so he's not sitting on his own. Nice,
man. Well, that sounds fun. I don't think I have any plans. I was thinking about going to Atlantic City for the GCW show, but that's a fucking 11-hour drive. And I don't think I lost motivation. Yeah, I've lost some motivation. The hotels were like $650 a night too, and I was not paying for a hotel, so I was just going to go and crash on. I was just going to go crash on people's floors.
Yeah,
which I could easily do, but as of right now, nobody's really been like, "Yeah, man, this is my room situation, so let's just sleep on my floor." So it's I don't really want to go all that way and not know yet what I'm going to do. So that's
I had that recently.
Yeah, that's why I lost motivation.
Something similar with that recently. Did you see the picture I put up of me and Amy when we went away for a couple of weekends?
I think so. I think I did. Ow, I got something in my eye.
We went away, and this is a short story and it was like we got all the way there to be told your room is not wheelchair accessible. So we were both like, "I'm sorry, what?" You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's very Tessa Blanchard Magnum TA Disneyland.
Yeah, I know.
That's old
we
tweets where she was like, "Why does Disneyland not have wheelchair accessible stuff?" And it's like, I think it does. I think it's Disneyland. It's got to have fucking wheelchair.
It does.
She couldn't figure it out. But anyway, go back. Anyway, did you get it worked out?
The short version is basically, oh yeah, my girl is not the type that will take anything like that lying down, and she was not happy, as you can probably imagine. So we definitely got it worked out, but it was like, well, that could have been not fun.
So next time, just tell her to throw you over her shoulder and just lug you up if you need to. Just be like, I got you.
She's in a wheelchair too.
Oh, well, that wouldn't work, would it? Still, throw your chair over her shoulder and just go. I don't know. Anyway, so now everybody should be ready. Now that I made that awkward, everybody should be ready to go. So we're going to watch this match. Well, I'm glad you got it worked out, man. That definitely sucks because, like, that's something that most people don't take into consideration when they're planning. You know what I mean?
It happens more than you think. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I take notice of that.
I could do a whole pod.
My grandpa used to be in a wheelchair, so I used to have to take him places and get him in and out of the car, put him in the chair, drive, push him around, and it was all the time. I'd be places. I'm like, how am I supposed to? You know what I mean?
Bro, I could do a whole podcast on that, but that's a whole nother story.
But anyway, we'll get to that later. So let's enjoy this dog collar bloodfest. So, yeah, anything you want to say before we get started?
I'm too excited. Let's do this.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you count us down. I got the play. Everybody, if you're ready, get it loaded up. Tom's going to count us down. And whenever he says go, hit the play button. So, brother, do the honors, my man.
3, 2, 1, a go. Oh, I forgot to turn it down. Sorry, Cass.
You can leave it up a little bit. That's fine, so we can hear it. You can leave it up a little bit so we can hear a little bit of what's going on. I don't care. We can just talk over it. It's fine. But
I love the Briscoes so much.
They're awesome. They're really nice people too. But yeah, I love their look. They're so
unique.
Like
my new they're. I seem to find an act like every year, and I'm like, I never heard of you, but I now really like you, and they seem to be that act for this year.
That's a good find. Then I'm a big
fan of them. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I remember seeing them early TNA. When Mark wasn't even old enough to fucking wrestle and he was lying about his age. So that was fun.
What's your thoughts on like FTR's 2022 in the sense of like everyone said they've had a bad 2022?
How? They were in New Japan, IWGP, Ring of Honor, and AAA tag champions. Sounds like they had a good year to me.
I think they've had a good year.
What, 2 nights ago?
Yeah. I think they've had a good year outside of AEW, but in AEW, not so much.
I mean, they had great matches in AEW. You don't have to win all your matches to have a good year. I mean, they had good matches. They had good programs. They had good series.
That's very true.
Dax had a great year individually, so I mean that counts in there too. I think they had a great year. People just like to complain.
Was FTR them versus each other this year as well?
Yeah.
Or was that last year?
That was this year. That was this year in that tournament. Wasn't it? In the tournament, yeah, it was in that tournament. The Owen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was this year.
Again, that was a match that, say we had like 10 choices each, that would have been on my list.
Look at them, man. They're ready. They're hyped. Dax to Axe and Cash to Smash.
One thing I will say, sort of discovering Ring of Honor this year, Caprice Coleman and Ian Riccaboni are my favorite commentary team.
I absolutely love Ian Riccaboni, man. He's great. Yeah, he's fucking great. He sent me somebody paid to have Ian send me a cameo one time, thanking me for just thanking me for something. It was great. Ian's a good dude. He follows Body Slam, so he has for a while. He said in the cameo, and mentioned a bunch of shit. So he wasn't just bullshitting. He wasn't just saying that to be nice. He actually follows our work and our show. So
that's kind of really sick.
Yeah, so I like Ian Riccaboni. I'll put him over. He's a good dude. And he, like I said, likes our stuff. But yeah, man, this match right here, I'm excited for it. I'm trying to maximize this, actually. So that way I don't have to. Yeah, there we go. Look at the fucking look on Bald's head, bro. Bald's got
one thing I will say as well, while their theme is playing, FTR's theme slaps.
I like the original. I like their first one when they came in, too. I like that one because who did it, but the Midnight Express remake is definitely good.
I like the original, but I prefer this.
Yeah, this is just remake of Midnight Express theme, but beautiful Bobby eating for life. Beautiful Bobby. Ooh. Sure, everybody just balling ass beautiful ball with Bobby micro brawler. Anyway.
The only thing I have seen in this match is the ref bleeds. That's the only thing I have seen.
Crowd's into it, it sounds like. I forgot about that. See, that's one of the reasons I wanted to go too, because this crowd was fucking hype.
Were you there?
No, I was at home. I was not in Texas. I had we had a correspondent there for Body Slam, but I was not there. They were there taking pictures. All right, we pair it off and we go out. Oh, dude, there's some stiff chops in this too.
Oh, that always looks like it really hurts when they get hit with the chain.
Sure, it doesn't feel good. Yeah.
As an editing.
Oh, we already got some blood.
Love that.
We already got some blood. Tink. Didn't take long for Mark to bleed.
Nope. And Dax is bleeding as well? Was that not yet?
I don't know. What's happening on your screen?
So one of the FTRs is choking out a bleeding Briscoe.
Yeah, that was Cash. Dax just chopped Jay in the crowd. Now they're punching back and forth in the crowd. Split screen now.
Yeah. And I'm on a split screen now. Yeah.
So yeah, Dax isn't bleeding yet, but Mark is. Mark Briscoe. Mark's the bald Briscoe. And Jay Briscoe has the dreads. And of course, we got FTR bald and FTR hair, according to Danhausen.
Danhausen has become one of my favorites this year.
FTR bald was trending the other day. What did had you heard a lot about this match? I assume after it happened.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. That's how I know the ref bleeds, because obviously I saw pictures on Twitter and stuff, but I just haven't sat and watched it yet. If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. What's Mark gonna do?
Something.
Oh no! Ah! I wonder how they figured out who would pair off with who. How they decided they'd be which pair would be better, because that's who's working each other the whole match now. Because they can't really mix
Dax
up.
has his podcast or even later next year, I'd love to see like an episode of them, FTR and the Briscoes breaking down this match.
It's Dax talking about this match next week. Dog Collar
is he?
Dax Dog Collar is the episode next week.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out then.
That's one of the reasons why I thought this was topical, since that'll be the episode next week that they talk about. So I was kind of glad this one won. Oh, that would be. I don't know. I don't think I'd like having that dog collar around my neck.
No.
At least they got a lot of slack on that chain.
What do you think was worse? The dog collar spots in MJF Punk or the dog collar spots in this?
I don't remember the MJF Punk match. It's when I had my broken.
Neither do I really. All I remember is the end.
Back. So that's when That's when I had my broken back, so I couldn't sit up. So I was having to lay down and watch it. So I don't really remember much of Revolution, honestly.
All I remember is
I
the
know I
ending
watched it.
where
I
Wardlow
watched it
literally
from,
puts the ring in and walks away.
Don't even remember that either. See, I remember just watching it laying down. So I was like, not really taking it in because I was also just had probably gotten. I was a couple weeks into the process of my broken back for Revolution.
That's mental that was that long ago, bro.
We're coming up on a year since it fucking happened when the plane flight on the flight to New York. That was the end of January when that happened.
I stand by what I said, though. Either next year or 2024, I want to come out for a pay-per-view at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm definitely not going to go to California for Revolution. It's too expensive. That's a cross-country flight and hotel. I wouldn't be able to afford it.
I've got a Disneyland trip that I got to pay for. Ooh!
Which one is that? Which one's Disneyland? Is that the one in Orlando or the one in California?
No, not that. I meant Disneyland Paris.
Oh. Gotcha. Oh, these punches look fucking rough, dude.
Yeah, this match looks very much like, we haven't planned anything apart from who's going to pair off. And
no, they've talked about it. They've talked about it, but they're just laying that shit in there. They've definitely planned this shit out. I know Cash well, or Dax well. They've definitely talked through all this shit. But they're just laying that shit in there because that's what they fucking do. God. Have you ever watched? I mean, other than the Punk MJF one, how many dog collar matches have you seen?
I've seen like highlights on YouTube of the Piper Valentine. Is it Piper Valentine? I always get it wrong.
I think so. From 83?
Yeah, that's the only 3 I've seen. I think so, yeah. That's the only 3 I've seen. Oh, no. I take that back. I've seen another one because obviously Brody Lee's last match was a dog collar as well, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was.
Him versus Cody.
Yeah. I think you're right. Damn.
Cody was in his.
Jay's busted open bad right now.
Which one's bleeding badly?
Jay has the dreads. Mark does not.
Okay. Doomsday Device.
No, that was a punch. Loaded punch with
what looked like what should have been like a Doomsday Device.
Yeah, it was similar. He didn't clothesline, he punched, but yeah. Yeah, Jay's fucking gushing right here. Yeah, there's some of these guys leak blood during this match. Yeah, just look at it hitting the mat. Fuck. What is the crowd chanting? I can't hear it.
Neither can I. I don't want to turn it off anymore.
They're not doing it anymore anyway.
Go away, FTR's theme.
Everybody's standing too. I don't think anybody's sat down yet.
Where would this rank on like your top 5 matches of the year? Because it's up there for me already.
It's up there. It's up there. I haven't thought about. I mean, I don't have a good memory, So I couldn't even, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't. I know I don't know. I'm not good with ranking matches. Just because I forget things that I've seen. I see after because I have to watch so much shit, and I smoke a lot of weed, so I forget things. So,
I mean, I have memory issues, but wrestling seems to be the one thing that I retain things on, much to Amy's displeasure. Is that the right word?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not there.
No, she's like, you can remember wrestling,
Sounds
but
like
you
you need.
forget what I just told you. What I just told you.
Yeah. There you go. Well, you might need to forget more wrestling and remember more of her things, but whatever. It happens.
Is
Oh
what it
shit!
is.
What we got here? What we got here? Oh, that neck breaker looked fucking brutal. What's Mark gonna hit? Is he gonna hit the frog elbow? Yep.
No.
There's the frog elbow.
Oh, frog elbow. That's why I got really confused. Because the only frog I associate with wrestling is Splash.
He does the frog elbow. Ooh. It's a lot of blood on Jay. Dax is bleeding now. Shit. All right. Now Dax bleeds a lot.
I think you and I have had this conversation. I'm not the biggest fan of blood in wrestling, but in this match, it really works.
You need it because it's a dog collar match, so there has to be blood. But Dax bleeds a lot from here on out, if I remember correctly.
I think I've told you that before.
Yeah, because you were squeamish about the eye, you were squeamish about the blood and something else. But we're good. It's all right.
I think that was it.
It might have been something else. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember things, but brother.
Neither do I, bro.
What's the point in ripping the skirt off that table?
I don't know. The ironic thing is the table bump is probably the most safest thing they do in this match.
Ow. So much blood. Who are you going for? Who would you be pulling for in this match? Did you not know who wins?
Again, I'm in love with the Briscoes at the minute, so the Briscoes.
Okay.
What did you think I was going to say? FTR?
Yeah, just curious. Yeah.
You?
See, this is funny. This part was funny because Dax was trying to wrap the chain around his head, but he's bleeding too much and sweaty too much, so it won't work.
Is that why?
He gets real mad, yeah, because it won't. It just keeps sliding off his head. It won't work because he's too sweaty and bloody, and it just keeps rolling out.
Is that why they cut to the crowd as well?
They're just trying to give him a second to get his shit situated so it's not so. You see him bitching about it right there, like fucking blood. They wouldn't stay on my head. Just Paul Turner checking in, letting them know where they are.
I know he bleeds in a minute.
I think Posey bleeds.
Oh, is it the other one?
That's why Posey's in the ring.
Oh,
yeah,
it's that guy. It's that guy in the ring.
Yeah, it's Mike Posey. That's why Mike Posey swapped out because he's in here to bleed. He's in here to bleed now because Posey was the former wrestler.
Aha!
Posey used to wrestle for Ring of Honor with Corey Hollis in a tag team called Alabama Attitude. Yeah, Mike Posey was he was in TNA too for a little bit. But see, yeah, they bring Posey in so he can blade right there. He's blading big. He's cutting himself good. Dax talking to him. Look at this, though. He's opened up now. He's going to get into the corner and show everybody.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
There was like this black and white still going around of him like bleeding.
Posey gigged himself a little deep. But yeah, they did a swap off there just so they could do that spot because Posey been outside the entire time.
Okay. This is why I love doing podcasts with you, because you enrich my wrestling knowledge.
Oh, man. Jay and fucking Dax are about to put on a clinic while Cash and Mark do the high spot crazy shit on the outside. Ooh. That chop was right in the damn.
Oh, I know what's coming. I've seen this spot.
The table spot, isn't it?
The crowd's chanting "Fight Forever," by the way.
Okay. Oh. Landed on that chain, too. I was a little worried for my buddy right here. I was like, oh no. That's my guy. My guy's gonna get hurt.
Do you know like everyone in this match then?
I know Cash personally. I know Cash personally. I've met Dax a few times, but I know Cash. Like he and I are from Asheville. Dax moved to Asheville. Cash is from Asheville. So, like, I've known Cash since, like, 2008. I've actually promoted wrestling shows in the past and paid him to wrestle on my shows when he was Steven the Fever Walters on the Indies, yeah. Pre-NXT days. Oh, here it is. Here it comes.
That's very cool.
We get Mark up to the top. Here it comes.
This
you ready
is the
for
one
it?
that I'm thinking of.
Yep.
It's not a table spot, though.
Oh, those chairs.
It's chairs.
Ah!
Yeah. I've seen that. Oh. That's the other spot I've seen from this match, and I'm like, oh.
Mark's a man. God, look at all that blood. Oh no, Jay Driller.
Over?
2. Nope, kick out, baby. You're not going to get him on one Jay Driller. Come on, Tom. God, look at those trunks.
I'm too invested, man. I'm sorry.
Those trunks were white when they started.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I waited to watch this.
Look at that mat. That canvas is fucking soaked.
Question. Do you think this should have gone on last?
I understand why it didn't. But, I mean, this was a tough match to follow for sure. Doesn't matter. It was the co-main, basically. You know what I mean? And they know.
Yeah, but I just think
they know this was the best match of the night. So,
especially with the way they ended it, because I do not like the ending of Claudio Jericho.
But that's your main event. That's your world title. So that's why it's the end. Although this is the world tag titles, but you put Jericho in the main event.
Yeah, I just didn't like the fact that he tapped out to the swing. I thought it was a bit lame.
Brother, you get spun around a bunch. See how quick you tap. Ask Jericho.
As someone that has like inner ear problems, very quickly.
Exactly. So why are you talking shit?
Yeah, when you put it like that.
You just said you would tap quick.
Fair.
You
I
can't talk
take it
shit.
back.
You can't talk shit about Jericho tapping out after 35 or 45 swings or whatever the fuck it was.
I tap out after 10, mate.
Yeah, so like, damn, bro, give him some credit. He's trying not to puke all over his dick or whatever, you know? Shit. Uh-oh, pile driver. But we get this finish again, the pin, and Jay kicks out. Recreating that spot again. Dax likes to do those callback spots.
Pardon me.
I think Dax said that he thinks their contracts are up early this next year, so we'll see what they do.
They're talking about just doing a year on the Indies, right?
Yeah, I'd heard something else too, but I got Cash denied it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Throw all those chairs in there. Fuck these chairs. Get them in there. Oh, this is where Dax. Did you see the picture he posted of his hip and his butt and that bruise that he had?
No.
He was. Oh God, this is from the chairs in this spot right here. He gets a fucking ridiculous bruise on his ass and hip. And he tweeted it out and posted the pic of it. It was fucking rough looking. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Cash, make the save. No! Nobody sat down for 30 minutes in the crowd.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
We're going to the top. You ready? Oh no. Oh, right on those chairs, right on his fucking hip. See how he instantly grabs it?
That.
Right where he's grabbing is where he's like, this. It's a huge solid bruise. Yeah, it's as black and purple as you could get.
Fuck that. Excuse my language.
Yeah, fuck it, man. That looks like it hurts.
Yeah.
That bruise was so gross. And then he wrestled like a couple of days later.
Was it worse than Cody's tip bruise?
No. No. Oh shit! What do we got? No, Is he gonna? No, no. Cash can't get in. This is it. He can't make the save. Look at the damn drama. Look at the drama. Look at the storytelling right here of him trying and the angle.
Come on.
And he's out. He's out. Damn.
What a match, man.
The storytelling too was great. Just like right there at the end, the struggle to save his fucking best friend.
I love when FTR does stuff like that because, like,
Mark's been dead forever, but he rolls back in.
I love when FTR does things like that, like a callback. Well, not a callback, but they've done that previously, like in NXT, them holding hands during the Toronto match with DIY. I love storytelling by FTR.
They get it, man. They know how to do it. So do the Briscoes. This whole match was just fun.
Out of all three, which one is your favorite?
The first one's better. The first one's a better match, but this one's a bloodier, wilder, funner match. But there's some shit in that first match. Have you seen the first one?
I've seen 2 and 3. I haven't seen the first one, unfortunately. Go back
and watch the first one. It's the best out of all of them. It's insanely good.
I'll see if I can find a link tomorrow because I didn't have money for the pay-per-view at the time.
I don't blame you. I didn't either. I think I did buy that one, but it's on my app in the other room. It's on Fight TV because it was on Fight. I think that one was. Man, new champs, Briscoes, man, they are. See, this was like a new. because I mean, you got to put the belts on your Ring of Honor guys. That's pretty much what happened here. Is there was new champs in every match on this pay-per-view.
I enjoyed this pay-per-view overall, but as I say, from a match quality, loved this pay-per-view. I just, because of my own not being able to watch it when it was first on, I couldn't invest in it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and that's, like I said, that's why I like you to watch these a little bit more blindly, just so that way you can get into it a little bit more. But yeah, look at that, the bloody.
That's why I deliberately skipped this match, my friend, because I knew Cass would be like, "You watched it last night."
And I mean, like, it's a good match, and I mean, it told a good story. The crowd was into it. Look, nobody's still sitting down.
Are we getting a promo?
Yeah, I mean, they get a little bit after the match, I think, because I think somebody comes out
now, or do you want to see the aftermath?
We'll just let it keep going. We'll keep talking. I think somebody comes out and cuts a promo, and then makes a save on FTR. I think the Briscoes come back out and make a save. I think the Guns come out and attack them, maybe. If I remember what happens here.
Maybe, because we've had
the Guns say something.
Maybe because we've had the Guns FTR, haven't we?
Yeah, I think the Guns come through the crowd and attack after the Briscoes get to the top and leave. And then the Briscoes come back and make a save, because Briscoes, and then they come back and make the save. Then they all kind of cut a promo together, if I remember. Yeah, we'll let it keep riding because it's not quite over yet. Here's the Guns. Here we go.
It's the Guns, yeah.
I like Austin and Colton, honestly. A lot of people
don't. So do I. I think they're really good.
Yeah, I like them a lot. A lot of people don't, but I do.
I think
Colton looks just like his fucking dad.
He does. It's weird. Well, not weird, because I look like my dad, but you know what I mean.
Colton looks like a bad caricature. Somebody drew a bad caricature, like a cartoon of Billy. Yeah. Try to draw a young caricature, and that's what they came out with. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they just.
I've got a caricature, funny enough, of me on my desk.
I'm sure. I have one somewhere, but I think everybody went to the fair at one point and got one done, or the beach, Yeah. Guns said some shit. Briscoes come back to kind of make the save. Set up Guns versus the FTR program and AEW.
Which I thought was pretty decent. Was a pretty decent match.
And I don't think we're done with that.
Neither do I.
Mm-hmm. Which is good, because, like, the Guns are fun. But homegrown talent.
I still think they need a mouthpiece. Like, I don't think they work without a mouthpiece at the minute.
No, Austin can talk a lot of shit. He's good. He's the mouth. They don't need anybody other than him.
Okay.
Austin can really fucking cut and talk some shit.
I really need to fix this light situation, because the one above me keeps going flashing, then this one keeps flashing as well.
We're good, man. But yeah, that was FTR Briscoes 3. It was a good end of the trilogy, I thought.
Well, that was fun.
And I think, what'd you say you wanted to do next time? I mean, the Rumble's not till the end of the month. Do you want to wait to the end of the month to do the Rumble ones? I think we probably should.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to do Rumbles all month? We just want to do different Rumbles all month.
That was what I was thinking, but
Rumbles are long. Cool. Rumbles are long. You know what I mean? They're like hour and a half. They're like hour and a half matches. So if you want to dedicate like 2 hours every fucking week, because that's what it is. Because you're late.
That's
you know what I mean? It's late at night for you, so that's why I'm saying, like, if you want to do 4 of them,
unless we do like Rumble title matches next week,
or we could just do. I say we just do a Rumble matches, one for just Rumble matches towards the end of the month, like Rumble week. And we'll figure it out. We'll just figure it out. We'll brainstorm off air, because I don't know what we're going to do next week, but we'll figure something out for everybody for the new year. We could do something. We'll do something. We might do, we'll talk off air. We'll figure it out, but
we'll figure it out.
Guys, if you haven't yet, give this video a like, a thumbs up, or whatever. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all the social media platforms. Follow Wrestle Watch Pod on we're on the Twitter as well. You can follow Body Slam Net at Twitter at Body Slam Net on Twitter. You can follow us each here, Bam and Bam. Those are our handles on Twitter. And I'm on Instagram, Facebook, everything with that handle, Snapchat, whatever. So you can find me pretty much anywhere with this. Tom, my man, what you got anything else to say before to wrap up the rest of the year? This is it. This is the last time we'll talk to the public, to everybody here for the rest of 2022.
Happy New Year to the Body Slam crew. Obviously, it's
you
been
got more
a lot
than
of
that.
fun
Tell us something.
Doing bits with Body Slam this year, and I hope we can do a lot more in 2023. Like, I've had a lot of fun doing this with you guys.
Yeah, man, we're back in the swing of it. We'll do more episodes. I had to take a little break. I had to get my head right, but we're good to go now, brother. We're fine. I'll be ready to go. So we'll be back next week with another episode of Wrestle Watch. And I don't really know the theme. Like I said, Tom and I will figure it out this week. We'll figure it out this week, and we'll put up a poll. So find us on the Twitter, and we'll get you covered that way. Tom, anything you want to tell everybody before we call this a night? No? All right, brother.
I will just say, all right, then.
No, do it. Tell us. Say it. What are you going to say?
Just keep an eye out on my YouTube channel, because next month, basically New Year's Day, my top 10 favorite interviews goes out. And I'm really happy with that, because it's the first time I've ever farmed out editing to someone, and I'm really happy with what they've done with it. I've managed to get clips from my interviews, and I'm just really excited for people to see that video.
Awesome. Well, dude, that's what's up. Make sure you tag us all in it, and everybody check that out when it drops on New Year's Day. Tom, Happy New Year, buddy. Been a great year 2022. Glad to have you part of the team. Look forward to doing more stuff with you next year. Guys, everyone, thank you so much for everything you do for us. We appreciate you. Happy New Year to you, your family, your friends, all of you guys, and we will see you next year with